Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest white light, only with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my beautiful and amazing and just overall wonderful Piscean True family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so this is an Archangel Michael reading. Okay, so the first thing that I wrote was the sun. Okay, so I don't know. I heard exposing things within the self, and I seen inspiration. Okay, and then I got hidden depths. Okay, so definitely shining the light on these things within you that are meant to flourish, giving the seeds that you have planted within yourself the light that they need to grow. Ooh, come on, okay? Archangel Michael. Look. So I wrote everything you do comes back to you, okay? So I feel like all this beautiful light that you've been spreading, okay, has attracted these wonderful and amazing magical blessings to you, okay? It says whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too, so the more you have, the more you have to give. And I feel like you really do understand the concept of that. You understand that it's really not about like what you have. It's not about like, a physical thing that you have. It's just like the more the more energy you attract to yourself, the more that you upgrade your energy, the more you have to share with others and to educate others on their energy and things like that. Okay. So I feel like you do very great with that. I wrote SoCal Wanderer. Okay. You could be from Southern California, okay? You could live in Southern California. You could have just visited Southern California, okay? But California is significant. Maybe you always wanted to go to California. It's kind of overrated, but it's lovely. I love California. Don't get me wrong. I'm a California baby, okay? So if you do want to visit California, I would actually suggest. Well, I don't know. You can't beat the Southern. Well, I mean, I like the beaches in Southern California for sure, okay? But I really like Northern California. Okay, I like just the way that it looks and the way that it feels. Northern California is my favorite, even though I lived in Southern California most of my life. I used to live in Northern California for a little bit. Anyways, I'm rambling on. Okay, so I wrote, "Yay, no more excuses." Okay, because I said something yesterday, and I was thinking about it, and I was like. And I was just like, it is what it is. And Spirit was like, yeah, they literally had me start like clapping, because I didn't make an excuse for whatever that I said that could seem controversial. I just really don't give a fuck at this point. And Spirit was really having me clap for that. This is a way for you to protect your dreams, Archangel Michael is saying, not making excuses for the things that you do that you know are right, okay, or for the things that you say that you know are right. You don't. Why do you need to make up an excuse or over explain that thing that you're saying? You just really don't. Okay. What else? We got stargazing. Okay, you could be very connected to the stars. Okay, this is definitely giving me star seed energy. It's giving me strong follow your intuition, follow the light that is within you type of energy. Okay, it says when you gaze at the stars, you give yourself very focused. He said, am I wrong for thinking out the box from where I stay? Am I wrong for saying that I choose another way? Okay, this is my song. I ain't trying to do what everybody else doing. Just cause everybody doing what they all do. If one thing I know, I'll fall but I'll grow. I'm walking down this road of mine, this road that I call home. So am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Okay, that's what it is. Now am I wrong for trying to reach the face that I can't see? Okay, that's just how I feel. Ooh, I feel like you're the star that you're currently gazing at. I feel like you're looking up to yourself, like you could do this, like realizing that things that you thought were out of reach for you are not as out of reach as they have been seeming, coming into more of the realization that anything is possible. He said, am I tripping for having a vision? My prediction, I'ma be on top of the world. So a lot more confidence in what you're doing and where you're going. He said, walk and don't look back. Always do what you desire. Damn, what did he say? Don't let them compare, and don't worry, you're not alone. You're not alone. That's just how it feels. Okay, so you definitely have a lot of angelic backing at this time. Okay, it says your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Okay, so keep on looking at yourself at the start that you are. Keep on shining that light on these beautiful seeds that you have planted within yourself. Okay, Archangel Michael is protecting you through this entire thing, helping you to unlock these different like wavelengths of wisdom that are just located within you. Okay, I seen 545. Okay, it says this tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. Okay, so maybe listening to like flute videos would be helpful, but I just feel like spirit, like your ears could be ringing a lot, like you could have certain, look at, here's that protection I was talking about. Okay, but you could be hearing like your ears ring, like the left or the right, when spirit's like yes or no. I feel like you have your own personal little flute. You could even be someone who plays the flute or some sort of instrument. Okay, so I got two numbers that I need to look up, but I'm gonna pull these three first. Ooh, that's just how I feel. So it says sacred burial temple. Okay, embrace transition. Okay, so embracing these transitions that you're going through at this time is going to be very important. A car just went by and it kind of sounded like a whistle, which I find very interesting. Okay, because I was just talking about that flute kind of energy. Like I feel like you could be receiving a lot of like higher galactic type of transmissions. Like you're very cosmic. I said cosmic guides in the intro. Sometimes I say it and sometimes I don't, So I feel like you have a lot of cosmic guidance and you really are in this energy of love, But Archangel Michael's saying you're having a bit of a hard time embracing the transitions that you're going through. Like I know sometimes it gets a little bit hard, okay, but you truly are balanced, okay? This picture that's on this TV, it's like a person, who's like really dark on this side and really light on this side. There's a line right in the middle. He said, I'm living out in LA. I drive a sports car just to prove I'm a real big baller because I made $1 million and I spent it on girls and shoes. Okay, so we got the dolphin spirit, okay, with activate more bliss. I feel like even if you do have, like, you could be someone who has a lot of things that you want. The dolphin spirit is the number 32, which is the number 5, which is more of that big change energy that I'm talking about. Embracing the changes, with the 6 going into the 5, I feel like you were forced to take a big step back, because you had everything that you needed and you were having all of this fun and, it was a good time, but you weren't feeling that real happiness. You weren't having that real bliss in your life that boils up from inside of you. You were more having like an energy of satisfaction, of energy of contentment with the things that you already had, not necessarily a happiness and contentment with the self in the situation you were in, What else, Archangel Michael? All right, so I'm going to take the one that was upright. This one was in reverse. Okay, so we got the sea goddess of transmutation will celebrate change. I feel like you could have learned how to transmute energy. That could have been something that made you feel very light, very free. And then we got sea goddess of courage, okay, which came out in reverse. Okay, this is what it looks like, but it came out in reverse. And it says authentic communication. So I feel like for a long time, you could have been someone who wasn't authentically communicating. The song said, I'm just a singer who already blew his shot. Okay. So you could feel like you could be a singer, you could feel like someone who blew your shot at making it or whatever, but there is a right and a wrong way for you to move through your journey because you're special. You're not just, I got to watch my bag because I'm not just anybody. Okay. You are not just anybody is what Archangel Michael is saying. You're going to get what you want, but you need to decide, is that thing that you wanted so bad, even the thing that lights you up anymore? Of course, it might light you up and it could be something that you do on the side, but I feel like you found something else that lights you up a lot more, something that really activates your bliss in a special way. You can do all the things you want to do is what Archangel Michael is saying, Archangel Michael told me one day that I'm meant to wear a lot of different hats, and you could be someone who is the same way, someone who's meant to ground a lot of enlightenment. Like there's a need for you to remember who you are, like remember more of your compassionate, kind self, or this is what you have done. And it's unlocked this innate infinite wisdom with this well keeper energy, Now you're consistently communicating, okay? Because of this DNA activation that you have gone through recently. You just received a huge activation. So you need to be very patient with yourself while you're in this energy of transition, because you're transitioning over to a place where you have more bliss in your life. And you're still going to be able to do all these things that you want to do, all these things you want to give your energy to. It's kind of like taking a break in the name of doing what you want to do next. Okay, this is Land of the Free by Pennywise that just came on, and it's kind of like, like it's kind of fast rock tempo, so I feel like and then Hot Girl Summer's next, okay, which is like hip hop, so maybe you're like switching up completely to like a whole nother genre. Maybe you could have, if you are a singer, okay, because I'm getting mad singer energy, you could have switched genres or something, like be open to transitioning. Maybe you're the type of artist that's meant to touch a lot of different types of genres of music, because I like go all over the place. I listen to, okay, Pennywise was on, and then Hot Girl Summer by Megan Thee Stallion played next. Okay. I will listen to most things as long as it sounds good to me and I can get my groove onto that shit. Okay. And I feel like you as an artist are the same type of way, Spirit saying like there's a reason why you've collected like each one of these little shining lights, is some sort of talent or some sort of experience that you've collected along this journey. And so now it's time to let those things shine out of you. But first, you had to learn how to authentically communicate who you are and what you want to say out into the world. So in the time where you got this offer or whatever in the past to do whatever it is that you love so much and it didn't work out for you, that is because it wasn't time for it to work out for you yet. You just weren't where you needed to be. But now you are, and you need to celebrate the changes that you have made and the places that you're about to walk into, okay? So what's embrace transition? And also 6 is that past type of energy, okay? Of course, the 9 of Swords comes out. We got the Hermit and the 9 of Swords. And this is what I'm saying with this embrace transition card, because these stayed on the chair, okay? The 3 of Wands, which talks about your ships coming in. I'm going to put them down because they're all amazing, okay? We got the Ace of Swords, okay? Which can give me more of standing in your truth, but it also gives me a huge energy of new beginnings, and it is going under activate more bliss, okay? So, and then we got the 9 of Pentacles, which is all about, your independent wealth and you realizing your worth, your value, and connecting more with spirit and receiving more messages, I feel like you have been spending a lot of time in hermit mode and you were starting to get a little bit anxious, like, are my ships ever going to come in? Is life ever going to happen for me? But Archangel Michael saying, celebrate the changes, because they're big changes. Okay, that's confirmation. What else for celebrate change? Yeah, the Knight of Wands, like you have received, like you're receiving the go ahead, receiving the song said, hate on it, wait on it, go throw some shade on it. I feel like you could have had a lot of people throwing lots of shade at you in the past, because you're someone who is the fool, who doesn't mind, just taking the leap of faith and seeing what happens. Yeah, we got the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. You could have even received, like, I don't know, you could have had to leave like some lovers behind, some people that you were in some sort of relationship with, I feel like this could have even been someone, who seemed to believe in you and seemed to really want you to go ahead and do the things that you were meant to do. But really that person knew that you were expecting great blessings. but you never could have achieved balance around that person. And so that's why you had to be relieved from that person so you could put in this work that you didn't put in. You have put in some amazing work. And Archangel Michael doesn't want you to lose faith or to feel like, you're just wide open out here, just flowing in the wind. Like there's no need to be anxious because all your magical blessings are on the way. Keep gazing at yourself like you are the star that you are, okay? And keep letting that wisdom shine from the inside out of you. That's what's activated this energy of attracting all this bliss and all of this celebratory change, okay? So let me look up 1212 and 66 because I feel like it's time to. Dang, I wish I could remember what Jazz be saying on the freestyle. You could be somebody that likes to watch like underground rap battles, okay? Jazz be saying I'ma handle beef when it's time to, and it's time to, or something like that. In her intro, she always say that, or she change it up, but whatever. So 1212 angel number. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. What she be saying? Why it ain't typing? Oh, okay. If she say, if y'all don't remember how it goes, good, I'ma remind you. She be saying a lot of different. She be changing it all the time. But she say, if y'all don't remember how this shit go, good, I'ma remind you. This my debut on caffeine. I'm about to have a good time too. If you loved me last time, tonight I'm that times two. I work on my time to address bullshit when it's time to, and it's time to. Okay, that's what she be saying. So I feel like you're about to be addressing any bullshit or anything that needs to be handled, but also I'm gonna address these magical blessings when it's time to. Okay, and it's time to. And so that's why it's being brought in. I don't know why it's going to YouTube. I did not click that. Oh, I did, but it was an accident. Okay, so 1212 angel number. It says that it encourages positive changes in relationships, assures a harmonious alignment between career and money, and signifies a clearer life path and spiritual growth. Okay. 1212 is linked to positivity, growth, and support. Come on with the confirmation. Okay. It says 1212 is a sign that you have worked hard and reached a crucial point in your process, but there is still more to go. Okay. So that's why, he's more like a don't give up type of energy. You're doing great. Celebrate the changes that you have made because they've been big changes, even though they felt small or they felt little, or you could even feel like you're not getting anywhere at this time, but you really are making the progress. Okay. So it says it's also associated with joy, prosperity, and being content with your life. Okay. Because like I said, you could have had everything that you wanted, but you wasn't content. Like you wasn't, like something was missing. Okay. So 66 symbolizes the power of unconditional love and harmony in overcoming challenges and adversities. Okay. It says actively seek balance in every aspect of your life. It is indicative of positive energy and the potential for growth in our lives. Okay. So I feel like you really discovered your potential for growth when you thought that you had passed that, when there was none. You thought that it was all over and done, and like it was a done data. What is the Hermit and the Nine of Swords that popped right out? This Eight of Wands. I feel like you've been receiving so many loving messages, so many loving energies from your guidance. You could be someone who gets a lot of angel numbers. What is this? The Fool. Okay. You receive a lot of guidance and you really follow this guidance. What's okay? So we got the Two of Wands and then we got the Judgment. I feel like in choosing yourself, you have put a lot of people up for judgment. Like I said, I'm gonna address this bullshit when it's time to, and it's time to. Okay, so Archangel Michael, like he just said, okay. Bullshit is being addressed because it's time for that bullshit to be addressed, because it's time for you to move up to the next level. So this is why he's saying, like, focus on your transition, focus on what's going on with you spiritually, and don't focus on people outside of you who are on a negative wave or a lower vibe. That has no effect on you at this time. What's the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands? Yeah, justice. Is this justice? No, it's temperance, but justice. Though, I don't know why, but I feel like now's the time for you to stay in this beautiful earth angel balanced energy, because your angels definitely have your back. This is like why they support you. You know what I mean? Like, this beautiful angelic energy of the higher angels comes out in you on this beautiful earth plane. What is the Eight of Wands and the Fool? The Three of Swords, okay? Because people thought, because you were following your guidance and you wasn't making no sense to them, like what you was doing looked dumb. So they thought they could just come in and continue to keep breaking your heart over and over again. But you ain't no dummy, okay? You're just someone who is unconventional. You think outside of the box. You don't move the way everybody else moves. So they might have got you once with this broken heart energy, but that shit not ever gonna happen again, okay? What's the Fool? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. That shit not gonna ever happen again. Okay? Because you've received the gift. You've opened up to spirit. You have answered the true calling. What is the Two of Wands and the Judgment? Oh, well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews of the church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding. What a beautiful wedding, says the bridesmaids to the waiter. Okay, we got the Seven of Cups. That's mad illusion energy, because he was about to get married to this woman. What do you say? The poor groom's bride is a whore. I come in with the haven't you people ever heard of? Closing the goddamn door. Okay, so I feel like you could have caught two people in your life, who were putting on this illusion like they were there for you, and Archangel Michael saying that was a gift in disguise, because this gift is right in the middle of the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups. You busting down this illusion was the biggest gift that ever happened for you. Look, I'll look at it this way. I mean, technically, our marriage is saved. This calls for a toast. So pour the champagne, okay? What's Judgment and the Temperance? The Strength in reverse, I feel like you weren't strong around these people. You could not trust these fucking people that you had to get separated from. You just thought you were happy, but you were trapped in some sort of illusion. And that's why authentic communication is in reverse. You could have even I don't know. What is the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles. It could have been someone, who made sure you felt like you had everything that you wanted, everything you needed, Like they just thought that they were going to be able to buy you forever. Like they would always be able to just hold this money or these things that they were doing for you over your head. What's the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups? But that shit is over. That's what I just keep hearing. It's so over. I come in with the haven't you people ever heard of? Look at the Six of Wands, okay? Because you win. Period. I don't care what you feel like you lost along this journey or what you think was taken from you. All of this was a blessing in disguise. And you about to take big doodles on people and what they think is success. Okay. What's the Seven of Cups and the Strength in reverse? You finna show them what it looked like with the Three of Cups. You're going to show them how to celebrate, how to do it right. But this time you're going to do it for yourself and not just because you want to prove to everyone else that you can do it. Now you're operating from your heart, from chasing down whatever you want because you want it, and not doing it because, you're going to prove to everyone else. Now you're authentically communicating with the self. Okay. And there was like a car outside, now you're making this speedy progress, this forward movement. What's the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands? You could have been an alcoholic in the past, okay? Because he said, ever since college, I've been an alcoholic. With all that knowledge, I'm still prone to hit the bottle lately. This could have been people that you used to drink with, that could have been another thing that really separated you from them. You stopped doing the same things that they were doing. This all has you in this beautiful star energy. Archangel Michael said, don't change a thing. You're doing it right. You're headed towards a victory. And he's right with you, riding with you. Look at the Three of Pentacles. He's right with you, riding with you, working with you as a team, watching these people trap themselves, making sure that they cannot come and try to rattle you or keep you from activating more bliss in your life. So don't fear that coming back to you. What's the star in the Three of Pentacles? An alcoholic. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. And it's because you was always meant to do this, baby. Everything went exactly the way it was always meant to go, okay? I tell God all the time, you are so genius. I be like, God, oh, you so good. I be so impressed because it's like, it's genius, like the stuff, the things that God does and the way that, he or she moves in my life and just shows me how the way people get exposed, the way he'd be like, yeah, they were doing this, they were doing that, but it was all in the name of you getting this. You learned this and you learned that and you learned that, and you're going to need all of that for where you're going, all of this is fate. You are the master of your own wheel of fate or your wheel of fortune. And so you have turned this wheel in your favor, and now you're sitting on top of the wheel while these other people are trying to, either get close to you or hurry up and get away from you. And some of them feel like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders because they weren't able to stop you. It's their negative energies that hold up the wheel and keep it turning. The song said, I'm stuck in a love-hate relationship with Bud Light and straight shots of Jameson, okay? So, people are stuck in these love-hate relationships with their addictions and their problems that they're holding on to while you're far away from them, on the whole other side of the wheel, on the light things, okay? The song said, time to hit the happy hour, okay? It's time to be happy now. That's why it's that celebrate change. There's definitely great energies coming into you. Yeah, much balance coming into you. What's the final thought on this, Archangel Michael? And these people are in denial. They don't even think they're alcoholics or whatever. He said, I'm a goddamn drunk. Alcoholics go to meetings. So I feel like, you went to meetings. I didn't go to meetings personally, so some of you guys could have not gone to meetings, to stop drinking, but salt or the fundamentals of humanness came out in reverse. I feel like these people are not really in tune with who they are, like deep down as a human. I feel like you're someone who cleanses your energy. You take salt baths and you're very open to the responsibilities and opportunities that are coming into your life, And then we got expand into wonder, because this is what you really have done, So don't pay attention to these people that are in denial and really aren't searching for a better or higher way to do things, Like, you don't have to feel bad. That's not like really your place, okay? Like, all you got to do is just feel happy for the accomplishments that you've made. Archangel Michael saying, I will handle the rest, okay? So it says, before there were diamonds, emeralds, and rubies, there was salt, okay? So you're very ancient. You have an ancient frame of mind, an ancient DNA set, okay? It says this ancient crystal was used as currency, building cities, trade routes, and new technologies, okay? While you might desire moonstones or opals, only salt is so necessary that you are hardwired to crave it, okay? So you're hardwired to crave clear, clean energy. You're hardwired to crave what is best for you in life, okay? It says, do you know the difference between what you desire and what your body is? It says, do you know the difference between what you desire and what your body and being truly crave? Oh, your body and being, okay. It says, That's what Salt asks. It says, can you put aside the glitter to feed your real hungers? And that's what I was saying. You had everything that you needed or that you thought you wanted, but it wasn't good enough. You needed to put aside the glitter and start feeding your real hunger. You were involved in something where everything that was glittering was not gold. You started realizing that shit was garbage and throwing it away. Okay. It says to embrace and take joy in the fundamental building blocks of humanness and happiness. All salt originally came from the sea, whether an ancient island, seabed, or the ocean itself. It calls to the sea of our blood, reminding us that without a foundation of salt, we are nothing, because we are made of salt water. Okay. There is scientifically a gang of salt water floating around within your body at this time. Okay. So this is why salt baths are so powerful for us. Okay. Make sure you cleanse your energy a lot at this time, and don't be so anxious. Okay. Like, you're going the right way. You're doing the right things. Archangel Michael has your back through this whole thing. And when you feel unsure, sit down, meditate with Archangel Michael. I've been listening to these Steve Noble meditations. Okay. These guided meditations every night. Okay. Like, spirit just, guides me to the different ones that they want me to watch. Last night I did one, a protection meditation with Sekhmet. Okay. So he has like all types of different deities on there, and angels and things like that, so you definitely go check Steve Noble out. Okay. He does great meditations. This is what Archangel Michael is saying. Okay. And Archangel Michael is involved in every single one of those meditations. Okay. So pick anyone and it will benefit you. Okay. And with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. Okay. I hope you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my loves. Bye.